Welcome back, everyone, to Belinda's Country Living. Today I am making a simple, basic deviled egg. Now, I've been doing deviled eggs for many, many years. Seems like every time I go to a family gathering, there's those that say, be sure to bring your deviled eggs. So I decided today, this is what I'm doing, deviled eggs. Now, I don't have a recipe, nor do I follow a recipe, because it's just so simple. You know, this is how I do it here in my kitchen, so you make it how you want to make it. And for those of you that don't know how to make deviled eggs, then stay with me and you'll learn. It's very, very simple. So be careful, don't you click off on my video, or because I'm watching you. So what we're going to need is I use Miracle Whip in my deviled eggs, sweet relish, set these aside, a dab of mustard, salt and pepper, and paprika for garnish. Makes your deviled eggs really pretty. And you're going to need hard-boiled eggs. Now, I've already got most of them already peeled and sliced. And I'm using a Tupperware deviled egg container. Snap a lid on it and you are good to go. So, the first thing you need to do is you take your boiled egg and you slice it in half. And take the yolk out of it and lay it in your container. Like I said, I've already got most of them already halved. I'm just showing you how easy this is. That one I didn't care too much for. It did kind of tear on me, but you could still eat it. So that part is done. Now you take your yolk that you have in your bowl and you mash them. I like to use a meat fork. And you mash it up real fine. Fine as you can get it. Now, I have washed my hands. When I mash these up with this meat fork, I won't be able to get all of them completely, but I like to get as much as I can, because when I run it through my decorator, it'll slide through much easier. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hands and get in there and crumble that all up. Just like that. You know, everybody, there's a lot of people out there that will say, hey, why are you using your hands? Hey, this is what God gave you hands for. Use them, you know. And it's hard to work in plastic gloves, if you know what I mean. So, I got that really super fine, just like I want. Now I'll wash my hands. Rinse them off real good. Now, like I said, I don't have a recipe. I'm going to judge the sweet relish. I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squirts. Now, you don't want to get this too runny, because then it just, it won't hold together in your eggs. Same way with mustard, just a squirt. That relish is what makes your deviled eggs, I'll lick that off, super sweet. I like to add a little salt, some pepper. Gotta have that pepper. And now for the Miracle Whip. This will help give it a little bit more sweetness. So I'm going to judge this. There's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. And we are going to mix this up. You're going to incorporate it. Just keep stirring it around. You'll know if you need to add more of the Miracle Whip. Doesn't look like there's a lot in this bowl, but there's enough to cover 18 eggs. Just keep mixing, mixing. And I like to taste to see if I need anything else in there. A lot of times I will cook bacon, get it real crisp. And I'll also decorate the top of the egg, the deviled egg, with bacon. And boy, that just gives it a crunch. It's really good. But today, I didn't have bacon. So, we're just doing the basic. And when I do the bacon on top, I call it a loaded baked potato. A loaded deviled egg. Now, let's give it a taste. See if I need anything. Yeah, I need just a tad more of the Miracle Whip. And when you taste this, if it's not sweet enough for you, you can always add more relish or a dab of sugar. Now let's taste it again. That is perfect. But I think what I'm going to do with this is good. I still like a more sweeter deviled egg. And the sweet relish just doesn't seem like it's... Maybe I'll just add a little bit more relish and see if that'll work. If you don't care for the sweetness, then just back off on the relish. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, that worked. So now what we're going to do, I'm using an easy accent decorator. You can use this for cookies. This comes from Pampered Chef, and I purchased that at the Goodwill here not too long ago. And I just love it. Easy to come apart. Just unscrews. And then you put your little tip on the end of it, just like that. And, well, hold on a minute. Got that all wrong. Got to screw the other end off of it. Then put your tip in it. Just like that. Screw that end in. And then fill it up with your mixture. And this is pretty easy to clean. A lot of people don't like to use a lot of the decorating items because they don't like the cleanup. I have no problem with it. This is going to be just enough for 18 eggs. Keep shoving it in there. Just like that. See how simple this is? It is a very, very easy dish. It's a keeper, I'm telling you. Once you make these, you take them to your family gathering. They'll ask you to bring them every year. If you haven't already done so, please like and share and subscribe. That way, if you subscribe to my channel, you will be notified of when I post new videos. I try to post a video every Tuesday, sometimes twice a week. And in your comments, let me know where you're watching from. I like to see how far my videos go. Then you want to take your plunger end here and press it in until you get all the air out of there. Just like that. And we are good to go. Now let's set this aside. Now we are going to decorate the eggs. This is the fun part. This will make your egg look real pretty. I know if you don't have one of these decorators, you could just spoon it in. It'll be just as good. Here we go. I like to make a little star on top. A lot of times if you get too much relish or big thick clumps of relish in your mixture, it has a hard time going through this. Just get you a toothpick and pop that piece of relish out there and then get to going. Also, if you have any of this left over, put it on 2 pieces of bread and you'll have an egg salad sandwich. I like egg salad too. Now I want you to see, I don't have very much left in there, but I'm going to use it. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to be making some macaroni salad. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to know how to do that. Now, hey, I've used every bit of this. Now I'll show you how simple this is to take apart. You could throw this in the dishwasher. I have a dishwasher, but I don't use it. My theory on a dishwasher is if you have to rinse your dishes off and everything before you put them in the dishwasher, then you might as well just wash. And I like to clean as I go. So, again, there's the deviled eggs. Look how pretty. Now, for the top, we're just going to garnish a little bit of paprika on the top. Got to try to get this turned around here. And just sprinkle a dab will do ya. Just like that. Now anyone can make these deviled eggs. They're so simple. They're quick, easy, and you're done. Now, let me show you again. Look at that. How pretty is that? That is a crowd pleaser. They will love it. Even if you're not going anywhere, make it for a Sunday dinner. They're just so good. I can't make enough of them. Normally, if I make these, I'll make 2 or 3 trays because I have 2 teenage grandsons. They can eat 6 of them in one get-go. So again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Today here in Indiana, it's gloomy. It's been raining. So I've been doing a lot of things in the house. If I can't, and you just snap the lid on it, put it in the refrigerator. And you let that chill and good to go. But back to what I was saying, it's been raining here today, so when it rains outside, I can't do anything. So I try to catch up everything to do in the house. I'll do videos, just whatever needs to be done. So again, don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my video. Until the next time, I hope you all have a blessed day.